Of course, Tala, if he's had one disconnect, I guess it could happen again, so we'll see how much more he will play for DD. Kind of a risk, because if it happens again, then they might lose all their hope to take first. Alright, Masa will enter our next lap, and it's time 3:05.61, so a bit faster than I expected. Alright, let's follow someone else. Looks like Easy Killer has switched player again. Speed Need did not last for long that time. Here's Beef for Yep. His record is 304.65. His average 308.87. Still haven't seen Hive play for Yep. He's played, but must have been maybe when I was not when I was taking a break. No, I've taken 2 breaks so far, Blue. 1 hour each, so the plan is to cast now for like 3 hours, I guess, to like 3 AM. Then I will like try to sleep for like a couple of hours and return at 7 PM, or not, 7 AM, I should say, when they will switch to the sunrise mood on the server. So that's when I hope I will be back then, and then I'll just stream until the end of the race. I might take one more, like a lunch break, I guess. But yeah, that's the plan. So, and then of course after the race is over at 8:30 PM on Sunday, I will also cast the IML Cup match against Fuhrer, Team Acer versus Fuhrer. So, but yeah, I guess I will like cast like almost all of the race, not that many breaks. Nope, no idea what that entitles or includes. So I guess we'll find out soon enough. I just know that it's a local French PC store basically that's sponsoring the race. You can see the link to it here on the stream. The concepteur or something. Alright, Beef, I'm just gonna go into the next lap, but this time set the time of 3:06.39. Shorty is back to driving as well for THE. They are 11 checkpoints behind. Yeah, this map definitely pretty tech heavy. Mostly tech, then dirt next, and the least amount is speed. Yeah, mostly tech. And kind of like speed tech, I would say. Like, it's not really any turns where you have low speed or anything. You always kind of keep a pretty high speed, I would say. So it's more closer to speed tech. Alright, Shorty enters another lap. 3:04.15. Good time there from Shorty. And that is actually a new personal best by Shorty. So he's not really setting that fast times, but he's very, very consistent. Very seldom makes any mistakes. Alright, let's follow someone else. Icy for Easy Killer 2. 7th place. 15 checkpoints behind DD. Nope, don't know that either. Top. And there might also be a prize for like the best lap or something, but I'm not sure. I don't think that info was written anywhere. Looks like Icy had a pretty slow last time, 3:10.96. His best time is 3:05.7. His average is 3:08.51. So let's see what his next time will be. Oh! That is a pretty large mistake from Icy. Slows down a lot in speed, and I think he's gonna lose like 2 or 3 seconds with that. So it's gonna be another slow time here. Let's see here, Icy 3:11.61, yeah. So pretty equal to what he did the previous lap. So Icy not really in a good phase right now. So he's losing some ground. Easy Killer 2 are in between the two THG teams. Pokemon comes next, 8 checkpoints behind Easy Killer 2. Currently represented by Kick Lee, whose best time is 3:05.79, average 3:09.19. And let's follow him through this lap. I think someone said like 25 checkpoints per lap, but I don't know if they were sure about it. Also, there is a detailed rankings page if you want to take a look at more stats for all the teams and players. I definitely recommend checking out this page. So I'll link to it in the chat. So there you can see the best average in total, also the best times. And yeah, other stuff as well, like position progression, which is pretty cool. For sure, definitely very cool to see that graph. And then also we got the overtake estimation, where you can see like based on how fast they're driving, how long it would take for someone to pass another team. So yeah, very useful. And you can also see how many checkpoints the teams have collected. So Penta, who are currently first, have collected 4,474 checkpoints. And second place DD with 4,467, and then third Junger with 4,443 checkpoints. And you can also see how many checkpoints each player have collected. So for example, Miquatro and Scrappy have collected a lot of checkpoints, since they are the only two players that have played for Penta so far. Scrappy with 2,630 checkpoints. That gotta be one of the, like, might be the most amount, perhaps. Yeah, it's even more than Massa. So, could be the case that Scrappy has collected the most amount of checkpoints so far. Could be wrong though. Oh, so it's a surprise what the prices will be. 180 laps, yeah. That's pretty crazy. Is that correct? That sounds a lot. But yeah, let's follow Kikli here through this lap. Oh, Hive says DSL connection lost. GG. That does not sound good for Easy Killer. No, not for Easy Killer. For Yep Yep, I mean. But Beef is still driving though. I guess Hive was driving earlier and maybe had a disconnect and then I don't know. Not sure. Alright, here's Kikli about to enter the next lap. 3:07.20 that time, pretty good. I guess you wanted to count the checkpoints though, so let's just follow Kikli here through another lap if you want to count the checkpoints. So I believe it's past 1 now, so far. I kind of fear I will not get any sort of sleep whatsoever. I'm already a pretty bad sleeper, to be honest. But yeah, I guess just closing my eyes is better than nothing. So I'll close my eyes for a couple of hours. It seems like Kikli got the best average in his team. However, it does not have the best time. Capador still with a slightly faster time. And yeah, please keep it in English in the chat. Some phrases are okay, but when it starts to get like a wall of text, and it kind of sucks for those who don't know the language. Alright, so Kikli should have maybe 1 minute left of this map, so see if anyone actually is counting the checkpoints. Might not be the case. Alright, here comes Kikli. Just to finish left. His time now is 3:06.34, so really good pace here from Kikli. Alright, let's follow someone else now. Here's Bubble for Owned. They are at 9th place, 7 checkpoints behind the Pokemon team. Yes, I do get tired of the Trackmania music, but I don't have anything else to play. Thing is, you can't really play copyright music because then the stream can get muted, and that would be very bad. So that's why I'm playing Trackmania music. I might have a solution to that. Someone was saying actually that they would gather some like songs that can be used, like copyright-free music. So yeah, they also get muted for YouTube. So, but yeah, might have a solution for that pretty soon. We'll see. Well, on your, I don't really say owned. Like, I think you say owned. I don't even know how to pronounce it otherwise. Like, I remember this old web series which was called Pure Ownage, but it was spelled with PN or PWN. But they always said Pure Ownage though, so that's why I'm used to saying ownage. I don't know. That's what it means. So whatevs. Yes, I am Prower, but you have to like send in like a request for it, and that's what I've done as well. I sent in a request, but I haven't gotten an answer, and I probably will not get one because it was quite a while ago, and yeah, I just think they won't allow it for like smaller streams. But I don't know, I haven't really looked into it that much. I used to use the old Trackmania music, but I don't really like it that much. Like, I also used to have the Canyon music, but I also got really tired of that music. For some reason, just using the Stadium, like the Trackmania 2 Stadium and Valley music, which is made by Professor Click, I don't get as tired of it. I think it got, like, I guess I like those soundtracks a bit more. Especially the Valley soundtrack, I think is pretty good. And yeah, both soundtracks got kind of like a similar feel to it, with it being the same creator, so I don't know, it works. But the old Trackmania music, guys, I don't think it doesn't really fit, and I get tired of it really fast. Alright, so let's see here, Bubble, I guess we can follow him one more lap. Then follow someone else. If you want me to follow a particular player, then just let me know. What's the most views I've ever had on Twitch? That would be like 600 viewers or something for the District Prague stream. However, you shouldn't really take Twitch views that seriously, because there's a lot of view bots in action, and you know, anyone can send a view bot to a stream, so you shouldn't really trust the numbers too much because of that reason. And view bots are really popular on Twitch. There's so many people who use it, and like, you know, unwelcome view bots as well. Just people who I guess means well or something like that, or like, yeah, I don't know, and they just use view bots on other people. But yeah, it's pretty stupid, so I don't really trust the numbers that I've had, to be honest. Because of that reason. But yeah, if I just take the number, it's like 600 or so. Spec Bomba. Alright. See here. Bomba drives 4. Not focus. Which team does it drive for? Not Legend, no. This might take a while. Not PGG, not Q. Does it drive for a THE team? I don't think so. No, that's Bubble. Did he join the server recently? I might have to. Oh, here he is for RKZ Bomba. And they are at 12th place, 3 checkpoints behind Kaza, and Bomba got a personal best of 307.26. His average is 310.04. So let's follow Bomba for a while. But I was following Kick Lee though for like 2 laps. Then I said you could count the laps, so sorry if you missed it. Penta took the lead, let's see here, like 1 hour 40 minutes ago. Tala disconnected, unfortunately, and Beat couldn't replace him immediately, so it took a while before that happened, and so Penta just drove past. Are now leading, only with 6 checkpoints though. It's really close. Jonger now 27, 28 even checkpoints behind BD. So yeah, top 2 pretty much set in stone, I would say. Unless something unexpected happens. Yes, sure, Gurney, I can follow Vaden after Bomba has finished the lap. Vaden is in team... Not sure. We'll find out. No, but switching player is really easy on this server. I just click on the names on the left actually. So that is very useful. In the past you always had to press tab and like go here and like try to find the player you wanted to follow and stuff. And it was really distracting. But just switching by clicking on the players to the left is so much better. Like, it's so good for a caster. It's really amazing. The only bad thing is that it seems to remove the audio when I switch to each player. Like, the engine cuts off. You hear the drift marks but not the engine. Oh, you mean that stuff? Oh, well. Yeah, that is pretty easy, so I guess I can show you here. I got a picture for that. So here's the race plugin. So basically you see to the left here what the players see. So they see a link to the rankings page and the rankings. Then a button that says play, a spectate button, a kick all racers from your team except you, and then see your players as well. So basically you can whenever you want to play, you can just click play and you will join, as long as no one is driving. You can also just kick the player that's driving, and that's probably the best way of doing it. So you can just quickly kick team, click on kick team, and then click on play, and then you will be driving for your team. So that's basically how the relay system works. It's very easy, and I think the players really appreciate it. It seems to be working great, to be honest. Alright, so let's follow Vaden now. Focus on. This is team. They are at 10th place, 10 checkpoints behind owned. But yeah, so basically there's never any break. The teams can switch players whenever they feel like it. The only time there's a break is when the server switches the mood. So right now you see we play in the night mood, so there's a night background, but there will be 2 more switches, one for the sunrise at 7 AM CST, and then 1 hour later we will switch to the day mood, and that's gonna be the last switch. But otherwise, it's gonna be a non-stop driving. Oh, Biden gets a... Or Biden will get a landing bug in the drift. Yeah, I can switch to Penta after following Vaden here for a couple of minutes. Yeah, that is true, Top. Switching players definitely makes it so you lose some time, but if you're quick about it, I don't think you will lose that much. I think maybe like one or two checkpoints at most if you're quick about it. But also, like, playing for that long without any sort of break is not really good either. Like, you gotta take that in consideration as well. So, like, if you can handle that, sure, but I mean, it's really hard to keep the focus up for such long time. So I still think it's good to like switch players pretty frequently, so that you don't get tired and fatigued. You can keep the focus up. Yes, DD now only 5 checkpoints behind Penta, so I believe it's Beat is driving for DD. He's doing a great job. Anyways, Vaden is the player we're currently spectating. His record is 306.04, average 308.20. And that is slower than both Crucial and Gunny in his team for the record, but average though he's the best player, so this shows that the record isn't really as important, but the average is definitely much more important for this kind of format, endurance format. Yes, Oli will be the third player for Penta, and the other two will not play. So, yeah, I think Oli definitely need to know the map. If he doesn't know the map when he starts playing, I think Penta will lose the lead. Because you will lose some time with that, quite a lot of time, I definitely would say. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see when once Oli starts driving if he actually knows the map well. I guess we have followed Vaden here through a lap. I missed the finish, but let's just watch him again through the next lap. Maybe someone's counting checkpoints now. Yes, I can spec short. Someone wanted me to spec Penta though, so I'll spec Penta first and then short. After Vaden has finished the lap. So Vaden getting closer now to entering another lap. 3:11.75 last lap. Let's see if we can get better than that. Haven't really seen any mistakes, so I think this will be a better time. 3:06.98, yes. Alright, so let's just see. Beat is driving for DD, and then for Penta we have Miquattro. So let's follow Miquattro for about one lap or so. Miquattro with an average of 3:06.47, and with that he is the 8th best player. So Carl Jr. still at first place with an average of 3:05.42. However, he's not really played that much yet. Only 750 checkpoints, so that is a significant amount lower than other players. Also Wally only with 550. So Beat and Tala has been collecting the most amount of checkpoints so far for DD. But yeah, Beat is second in the ranking for average, and then Scrappy is now at third, so he's passed Wally and Tala. So we no longer got top 4 DD. So yeah, Scrappy definitely big reason why Penta are currently in the lead, I would say. And he's collected so many checkpoints as well. Then after the DD players is Shorty at 6th, Onyo at 7th, Miquatra at 8th as mentioned, Omnipots at 9th, and then Massa at 10th. So that's the top 10 for average times. And then for the record, Onyo still in the lead, the only player under 303, 302.87. So yeah, all that info at the detailed rankings page. And here's Miquatro entering the next lap. 305.12, another solid time by Miquatro. So let's follow Shorts now. Of course, known as a video maker. I'm sure a lot of you know about that. And tries for Q in this this race, but also I think a member of ESU, not sure. And then also BX3, which he makes movies for. Let's follow Shorts. His best time is 306.76, an average 310.28, and with that he is the best player in Q. Doesn't have the fastest time, that is Kilburn, but does have the best average. Yes, I would say both Scrappy and Miquatro are kind of like upcoming players in the tech scene, especially. Miquatro did really good in the THC Cup as well. Reached the semi-final. Nice time there from Shorty as well, 303.60, that's a new personal best for Shorty. Let's see here, Short about to enter the next lap. It's time 307.61. Alright, let's follow someone who's a bit further back in the pack. Someone we haven't spec'd in a while, I guess. Snowman for Furious, I haven't spec'd yet. Furious at 32nd place, 13 checkpoints behind Split Screen, and 31 checkpoints ahead of OMG, so not really close to any team. But let's follow Snowman here for a while. Snowman's best time is 312.93, his average is 317.48. That dirt turn there, kind of tricky. Get a good landing and then make sure that you don't drift too much out on the side. We've seen some players clipping the wall there as well. Yes, I got the scoreboard page. There you go. Alright, Snowman is gonna enter another lap. 3:13.62 that lap. Alright, let's follow someone else. Even further back, see here, Fifi or Spam. Let's follow Fifi for a while. See Hive, who's now taken over from Beef, and Yep Yep overtakes Fifi. Oh, Fifi hits the wall there. And Beat with a third local record. It's not an improvement though of his personal best. 0.28, very strong time. His personal best is 0.12, I think, or 0.14, something like that. But a very good time there from Beat. He's on a quest to try and catch up to Penta, to regain that lead. Didia still have, I would say, have had the lead for the longest time. Only recently that Penta passed him, so we'll see. Still a pretty exciting race. Anyone can win, but it's pretty much between Penta and Didi at this point, though. I mean, Junger 29 checkpoint behind, and Easy Killer 7 behind Junger. So I mean that is quite a lot. That is like one lap. Maybe even more. So yeah, pretty much set in stone who's gonna take first and second. It's just a matter of well, which team is gonna take first and which is gonna take second. For third place, still pretty close between Junger and Easy Killer, but Yep Yep has kind of fallen out of it. They were closer. Like, those three teams used to be with equal amount of checkpoints not too long ago. Like maybe like 5 hours ago or something, they had equal amount of points. And THEDD was also very close, but they have also kind of lost some time. But yeah, we're not even halfway through this race, so I mean, so many things can still happen. Like, I'm sure we're gonna see some more disconnects and stuff, and like people missing that they are supposed to like switch, and like, yeah, I don't know, anything can happen. So like if you go to bed now and like wake up, I'm sure it's gonna look pretty different, most likely. Well, not much different, but like some differences for sure. Yeah, and if you mess up the switch, I mean, you can lose some time with it. It's kind of like in real sports, like in the track and field relays. Like, you gotta practice the switches. Those are really important. You can gain so much time and lose so much time with it as well. And we see Fifi there falling out of the track, bounced out of the track, and had to respawn. So practicing the switches is also important, and I think the most efficient way of doing it is if you just kick the player that's driving. I don't know if everyone's doing that, because some teams might like wait for the player to leave and then join, but that you can lose so much time with that, because you know, communication might not be like immediate. And yeah, I say it's better to just kick the players driving. So would be interesting to find out which teams are doing that and which aren't, because then you can just quickly kick the player and then quickly join with just 2 clicks basically. I don't know if you have to like wait a bit maybe, but sounds faster to me. Okay, yeah, I guess if the teams are on like TeamSpeak, it is fine. If it's like the communication is good, I guess, but still, I guess it feels like a bit better if it's just kick and then going. But yeah, I guess both ways works. Yes, I mean, I believe that's also like where you actually leave is also like important, because yeah, at some places the checkpoints are closer to each other, so maybe it's better to like get those checkpoints and then leave, instead of like leaving after you drive like a long stretch and then just before another checkpoint or something like that. So that's also like a good strat, probably, to make sure that you leave like at a good spot at the track, or get kicked at the right spot as well, of course. Let me see Fifi here with another respawn. Alright, let's see here. So Fifi's getting close to finishing the lap, I think so. Let's follow someone else. I think it's like in the middle of the track right now. Yeah, for the Canadians it's not nighttime, so they can have better concentration probably. Follow Didi, alright. I'll just have Fifi finish here once more and then switch to Didi for a while. Beat, I guess, is driving still. Here's Fifi entering the next lap, 3:39.04. So let's follow Beat now for a couple of minutes, trying to catch up to Mi Quattro, who's now driving for Penta. And I guess we might also see some more chatting in the chat now, and maybe there's no admins around. But yeah, they should use just /TT, so they chat with just their teammates. I guess they don't want that though. See here. For Yep, we've got Hive driving now. I haven't seen Omnipods in a while. Alright, looks like DD just switched to Call Junior. Just as I switched, and interestingly enough, I did not have to rejoin the server to see Call Junior. So yeah, Call Junior now driving for DD, and yeah, he's only been collecting 750 checkpoints so far, so not been driving for that long, and I think the majority of the time Call Junior will drive will be this night, this period, yeah, during the night basically for the Europeans. So yeah, as you can see now, DD lost a couple of checkpoints. I would say like 2 maybe with that switch. So that's basically what you lose when you do the switch. So they are now 8 checkpoints behind. So let's follow Call Junior, maybe for like 2 laps or something. And yeah, Call Junior currently with the best average, 305.40 or something like that. Yes, 42. And yeah, please no chat on this server. Maybe Call Junior and Wally will like switch pretty often or something, not sure. That's probably not too good of an idea though. It's probably best if Call Junior drives like for a couple of hours at least, if they want to pass Penta. Alright, so Call Junior about to finish his first lap. Of course, this was not with a flying start, so not gonna be too fast. 3:10:09. So yeah, now he enters a lap with a flying start for the first time. So let's see what he can do. Of course, also probably want to beat Onyo's best time, 3:02.87. But you know, also going for that local record could be pretty risky because you want to take those risks, and of course taking those risks can mean that you make some mistakes as well. So I don't know if that's such a smart idea because it can backfire pretty easily. But yeah, I know a lot of players really want that best lap, so I wouldn't be surprised if Call Junior really tries to push it here. To set as fast of a time as possible. And Hive with a good time, 3:04.32. Not the best turn there from Old Junior. Wow, the shadow is kind of freaking out. It looks kind of strange. So far, it doesn't really look like he's gaining any time in Quattro. Still 7 checkpoints behind. Yes, sure. After Carl Jr. has finished this, I can follow Vokter, I guess. I don't know how do you pronounce it. V. So here comes Carl Jr. What will his time be? 3:04.88 by Carl Jr. And he's into the next lap. So yeah, let's follow Vokter now if I can find him. I'm not sure which team he's playing in actually. Here's Dan driving for Easy Hitter 3. Yeah, if you can just say which team is playing in, I guess that would be faster. Okay, here we go. He's driving for Band. So let's follow Vokter for a while. Its record is 306.18, average 307.74. And so far he's collected 525 checkpoints, so by far the least amount in his team. So yeah, I guess we will see him play here for maybe a couple of hours. That's my guess. It looked like he kind of clipped the wall there, I'm not sure. He might have just made it. Oh yeah, we have also passed the 10-hour mark now of the race. Only 14 hours to go. And yeah, Team Band are at 21st place right now, 5 checkpoints behind Own 2, and then 41 checkpoints ahead of Phantom. So trying to catch up to Own 2, still within reach. No, Cindrus. I will take a break like 2 hours from now I will take like a longer break where I will like close my eyes and like try to sleep and fail at it. And then at 7 a.m. The server will switch to sunrise mode, and then I will be back casting again. So that's the plan right now. But yeah, pretty much not gonna sleep much, I think. Do need to take a break though for sure. Alright, so Fokter into the next lap. That was a personal best. Yeah, 306.09 by Fokter, so improves his time. And he's on a pretty good pace. Got the best time right now in the team as well, and the best average by far. So maybe Fokter can actually bring Band up in positions here if he keeps this up. Wouldn't count that out, that possibility. The thing is that I also have a match in IML Cup on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. So kinda need to have that into consideration as well. So I'm not too messed up. Can actually like play that match, okay? Because yeah, Fury is of course a good team, so at least my teammates should be pretty rested though. Yes, exactly, the Tonton. So the numbers to the right are how many checkpoints they're behind. So Penta obviously in the lead got no number, and then DD got 6, and that means they are 6 checkpoints behind Penta. And then Junger are 29 checkpoints behind DD. Easy Killer are 10 checkpoints behind Junger. Yep Yep are 13 checkpoints behind Easy Killer, and so on and so on. So that's how it works. There's also a detailed rankings page, which is very useful. So I'll link to that in the chat. Yeah, it's true that Omnipod's also driving in the race, and maybe someone else from Pure, not sure. I think he said that some would also be like at some wedding or something, and I don't know. Good time there from Carl Jr. 303.67. If you can keep that pace, like for the whole duration, then yeah, I think he's gonna pass Penta pretty quickly. But we'll see if he can do that. Yeah, the Giant Cup qualies actually start at the same time as this race will end. So. Non-stop Trackmania this weekend, but I'm not gonna cover that tournament though. I will cover the tournament, but not the qualifiers. I will cast the playoffs, I think. Alright, let's follow Fokter for another lap. Or wait, actually no, let's not. 304.73 though, he improves his time again, and that's a very fast time. So Fokter, I think, will definitely bring Band up in the rankings. He's only 4 checkpoints behind Own 2 now, so good stuff by Fokter. Definitely think he will bring Band up in the rankings. Alright, let's see here. No, Hive is still driving for Yep Yep, but Omnipods has now joined the server, so maybe Omnipods will take over, not sure. So I guess we can follow Hive for a couple of minutes.